Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today my name is Usetale. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. In today's tutorial video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to sew this beautiful pencil skirt. This skirt was made with a Vervet fabric. It's a very simple skirt, and as you can see, it does not have any slit at the back. So if you're interested in seeing how I made this skirt, keep on watching and let's get started. For the making of the skirt, this is the fabric I'm going to be making use of. I already told you guys that it is a Vervet fabric, so it's a very good quality Vervet fabric, and I have it to be just 1 yard. If you have a bigger size, you will be needing 1.5 yards. You can see that the fabric is very stretchy, and because of that, I'm going to be drafting it out on the pattern paper. These are the body measurements I'm going to be using for the sewing of the skirt. Now, to draft the pattern, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to be ruling a line at the top here, which is going to serve as the starting line and also the waistline. After doing that, you're going to take your length measurement. You're going to take out 1 inch, which is going to be part of the waistband. You place 1 inch on the starting line and you're going to measure down to the hip line. Then you take it down to the knee line. Then you're going to be taking the full length of the skirt. I'm making use of length of 30 inches. So after doing that, you come forward here and mark the same thing, the hip line, the knee line, and the full length. Then you're going to go ahead and rule the straight lines. Now, after you are done rolling out the lines, you're going to label it. So here is the waistline, here is the hip line, here is the knee line, and then we have the full length of the skirt. So after doing that, now it's time to take the round body measurement. On the waistline, you're going to take your round waist measurement divided by 4. You will mark it. You're going to be adding extra 1 inch to it for that. Okay, so just add 1 inch to it for that. Then you will come to the hip line. You're going to take your round hip measurement divided by 4. So you're going to mark it. Then you come to the knee line. To get your round knee measurement, you're going to measure what you took as your round hip measurement divided by 4. For my case, it is 9.75. You're going to minus 2 inches from it. So minus 2 inches is going to give me 7.75. So that's what I'm going to be taking on my knee line. If you are someone with a bigger thigh, you should take away 1.5 inches from what you took as your round hip measurement divided by 4. Then you take it on your knee line. So now I'm going to be taking the exact same thing I took on my knee line on the full length line. So after you are done doing that, you're going to connect all the dots to give you the skirt shape. So you're going to connect from the hip to meet the waist. Then you flip your ruler, you connect from the knee line to meet the hip line just like this. Then you're going to use the straight part of your ruler to connect all the way to the end. After doing that, so just make sure to blend out this part. Make sure it is not looking sharp. Now the next thing you're going to do is you will come to the waist area here. You're going to come down by 0.75 inch. Then you're going to use your ruler to connect it just the way you see me doing. So just connect it like this. After doing that, this is it for the drafting of the skirt pattern. You're going to go ahead to cut it out. Now, after you are done cutting it out, you're going to bring your fabric. You're going to be using the pattern to cut on your fabric. I'm going to be cutting both the front and the back pieces at the same time. So to do that, you're going to take this part of your fabric, the label part of your fabric. You're going to place it together just like this. Then you're going to place it on your table. So arrange it very well. Then you're going to be folding it again. So fold it together again. So what I just basically did right now is I folded this fabric together into 4 because I already said I'm going to be cutting both the front and the back pieces together. So after you're done folding, so the zipper allowance I took for the back is 1.5 inches. You can see. Now you're going to place your pattern paper on top of it. So you will make sure that your pattern paper starts from the folded edge of your fabric, not the zipper allowance. Okay, So place it on it just like that. Then you're going to pin it down with your pin. So guys, after you are done pinning it down like this, you're going to go ahead to cut. So you're going to give it ½ inch sewing allowance to the waist, ½ inch to the side, just the way you see me doing. Then at the end, you give it about 1½ or 2 inches for the hem allowance. This fabric is a very stretchy fabric. It doesn't really need sewing allowance at the side. So I just gave it sewing allowance just to be on the safer side, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and notch where the zipper allowance starts from. So just make notches. Then you're going to go ahead and take out your pin. Then you separate the front from the back pieces. So here are the back pieces, so just place them aside, and here is the front piece. Now I'm going to be cutting out this that I initially drew out, so just go ahead and cut it out. Then after cutting it out on your pattern paper, you also use it to cut it out on your front piece. So this is what you're going to have after you are done cutting. So this is it for the cutting of both the front and the back pieces of the pencil skirt. Now I'm going to go ahead and place them aside. Then we cut out the waistband. This is the fabric I'm going to be using for the cutting of the waistband. So to cut it out, the first thing you're going to do is to fold it together into two, just the way you see me do. So fold it together into two just like this. Then you're going to measure it. So my waist measurement is 28, and you can see it is long enough to go around my waist. Then you're going to mark out 2 inches. So just mark 2 inches like this, the way you see me doing. After doing that, connect it with your straight ruler just like this. So after you are done doing that, you're going to go ahead and cut it out. So guys, this is it. This is what we are going to be using for the waistband, okay? So now that we are done cutting out all the pieces, it's time to sew. So I'm going to bring the front and the back pieces. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mark out the dart. Remember that we added 1 inch to it for the dart, so you're going to mark it out. So to mark out the dart on the waistline, you're going to take your nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2. So you will mark it just like this. Then you will come down a little bit and mark the same thing. Then you're going to be ruling a straight line just the way you see me doing. So after you are done doing that, you're going to make a notch here. So just make a notch here. Now flip it to the other side. You're going to measure your nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2 as well. Then you're going to connect a straight line up as well. So after you are done doing that, so that is it. So you will take it to your sewing machine to sew the dart. So just place it together like this. Then you sew the dart. You do the same thing here. So you're also going to mark out the dart on the back piece. To do that, the first thing I'm going to do is to rule out where the zipper allowance starts from. So from the notches that I made earlier, I'm just going to go ahead and rule a straight line down just like this. So after ruling out the straight line, from the line, you are going to measure your nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2. Then you take the same thing here as well. You're going to rule a straight line. Then go ahead and make a notch at the top. Then flip it to the other side. Then you will measure the same thing. Then you're going to rule a line as well. So after you are done marking out the dart lines, now you're also going to take this to the sewing machine to sew the dart. Then you do the same thing here. So when you are sewing the dart, the length of the dart of the back should be 5 inches long. And for the front, the length of the dart of the front should be 4 inches long, okay? So that's how you are supposed to sew your dart. So this is what I had after I was done sewing the dart to both the front and the back pieces. You can see. So this is the front piece, and I also did the same thing to the back pieces. You can see I have sewn the dart as well, and I also sewed the zipper allowance together. So I joined the zipper allowance area together. You can see that I did not give it any slit because it is a very stretchy fabric, so there's no need for slit. Okay, so this is it. Now the next thing we are going to do is we are going to be joining the sides together. So you're going to place the front piece on the back piece just the way you see me doing. So arrange it very well, make sure that the sides are aligning together. Then you're going to go ahead and join it down using 1/2 inch. Okay, so just go ahead and join it down like that. After I was done joining, this is what I had. Initially, when I joined it using 1/2 inch and I tested it, I realized that it was too big, so I had to join it again. I have to reshapen it. I joined it again with another 1/2 inch. That was when it became fitted on me. Okay, so when you join your own initially and you wear it and realize that it's too big, all you need to do is to just reshapen it again before you go ahead to proceed. Now that we are done joining the sides, the next thing I'm going to do is I will flip it to the right side. I'm going to be adding the waistband. Okay, so to add the waistband to it, I'm going to first of all loosen the zipper allowance. So I just loosen it down a little bit, as you can see. Now I'm going to bring the waistband. I'm going to be ironing stay to the waistband. So this is stay. I'm going to go ahead and iron it to the waistband to make it thick a little bit. So this is it. I've done that, and I went ahead to fold it together into two just like this. Now I'm going to be sewing it round the waist. Okay, so just place it on it like this, and you're going to sew it round. So after I was done sewing it around the waist, so this is what I have it to be looking like. I went ahead to use my overlock machine to weave it round so that it will look really nice. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to add the zipper. So I'm making use of an invisible zipper. I'm just going to go ahead and sew my zipper to it. So just make sure that your zipper is as long as 9 inches at least. Okay, then after doing that, you're going to hem the end of the skirt. So just go ahead and hem it round just like that. After I was done doing that, this is what I had. So this is it. I've added the zipper to it, and I also went ahead to hem the end. I had to use my needle and thread to hem it because for some reasons, I don't know, my machine was just not sewing it, and it actually make it look so pretty. So using the hand needle and thread to hem it make it look very pretty. Okay, so this is it for the making of this beautiful pencil skirt. Thank you so much guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe and share.